That's odd. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, and this is Berg Unboxing Live. There we go. And I'm sorry I didn't come on earlier. It has been absolutely roasting in here, and the chicken I bought in Costco must have had a lot of salt in it. I spent a lot of time going to the bathroom. I can't tolerate salt, neither can Patty. And I kind of cheated a little bit in that I needed this mouse. I gotta be very careful not. I spilled water on my other mouse and it died by knocking over the purple glass. I'm gonna drink this real fast so I don't knock it over. And put it on the floor. So this enables me to give this to Kathy when and if the computer comes in on Monday. And it's going to be brutal tomorrow. It's going to be 85. And Monday, when I got to sit here all day, it's going to be 95. And Tuesday, 98. So I'm escaping here on Tuesday. I don't know where. Assuming I can get enough sleep. It's going to get to 95 in here. Or outside, it's 100 in here. And I slept from 2 to 6 today. And some woman kept saying, I'm not getting notified of the videos. That's what other people aren't either. You need to write eBay. Well, that doesn't work. Not eBay, I'm sorry, YouTube. That doesn't work. You write YouTube a letter, all they do is reply to you with a bot. Their legal department, their regular department, nobody really reads those letters, so it's pointless. But I did find a link saying there's a problem with my channel. That went straight to YouTube. We will wait. Now, I took the mouse out of the box because I needed the mouse. So here's the Macbook mouse. Came with a battery, which is very rare these days. And it is not a Bluetooth mouse. This Silicon M1 Mac Mini and others are having problems detecting Bluetooth devices. This has a dongle, which I put in the Satachi dock. And here's the box it came in. And like all Macally products I've had going back to the Apple tube, that works great. This immediately worked out of the box. If you have a Mac, I would suggest you consider buying this. I think this is about 18 bucks. And let me check something here. Wireless optical RF mouse. And this works with Windows or Mac. And it has a scroll wheel. It has 3 buttons. And there was no Bluetooth business where I have 3 Bluetooth mice, and for some reason I called Apple Care yesterday. The Mac Mini won't recognize it, and I have another video to post when we're done. So let's see if anybody's in chat. Now, people told me yesterday they didn't get notified for 15 minutes. So yeah, this was sent to me by a friend. And I'm very careful with it because it's my favorite mug, and it sums up my feelings. So I try not to break that, and I'd be heartbroken. Hello, soul sister. Yeah, well, the finger here, years ago, I pulled English ivy off the trees to try to because the ivy will destroy the trees, will kill them, and it made the stuff, it's analogous to poison ivy. It's an invasive species. It's not from here, it's from England. And that got into my skin, screaming pain, and periodically my skin starts peeling, and I made a mistake of pulling it off. So that's why it looks so terrible. And I didn't cut it off. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but other providers are also saying that they're not getting notified. Somebody said it was YouTube's algorithm. Well, they need to fire algorithm and get someone to fix this. But I notified them, so that's the best I can do. But I've had Macally products for years. It's great. And I ate the chicken from Costco, but it is too salty. I spent most of the night, most of the day running to the bathroom. I can't tolerate salt, neither can Patty. And a bunch of bills here to pay. And I tried to switch my account from Bank of America to my credit union. Stupid AdSense doesn't recognize the credit union, and the test deposit didn't show up. So I went to a third checking account. I hope it's Capital One. I'm going to go down to Walnut Creek. Maybe I'll do that on Tuesday when it's 95 degrees. And then ask some questions at the Apple store. And please pray that I win my case for like 5 or 6 figures next month against County Connection, so I can move out of this oven and buy my own building and make bloody well sure I have air conditioning in it. Because I'm tired of roasting here, and it's not even summer yet. So I got a thing in the mail. I'm not going to show it to you because it'll ruin the gag, but I immediately saw that and I said, this is perfect. So I'll post that video. And then I have another thing to post after that, but I'll post that tomorrow. Kathy found something, and I looked at it before I looked at the back, and I said, it looked like dental floss or a container for dental floss. And she found this, and it was dirty. And I got a bright light when I got home, and I said, holy cow, and this is something very expensive. And if you lose this, you notify them and they give you a new one. So she has no device that we use this, but I have this, and I'm going to finally show that tomorrow. So, and Gray Alien, I hope your foot is doing better. He has plantar fasciitis, which is when your wood plane bites you on the foot. And I hope that Bean, the wonderful black cat, has not kept you up too much. And the flying saucer, I hope you shut it down. They were stealing his cat toy. So, and I'll get a hold of you after it cools off. It's not going to cool off here in Martinez until next week, Thursday. And it'll be down to 67 or 70 something. So I had all the fans going on during the night. I couldn't sleep. So it's horrible in here. And my next life, I want to be born with an air conditioner planted in my head or something, or down my back. I don't know what. So I did nothing today. I mean, I ate a bowl of cereal and just had my first cup of coffee. So no, it's formed a scab. So it's getting. I put Neosporin on twice and took the last of the peroxide and put that on. So and your fourth man's is here, but I'm not going to show it to anybody because I want people to donate. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to him? Oh, there he is. I want people to pay $10 in super chat donations to see it for the cats. I have $122 coming for super chat, and I'm not sure where it's going to go. But if it goes to Bank of America, they overdrew my account because hello liberals. Their stupid app on my iPad made my payment the 19th of May. I never make a payment on the 19th of May because I have no money left. And it took $50 out of the account, paid the credit card. It took me two rude agents at Bank of America, one rude person at the bank, the credit card. I got a hold of somebody nice. That took 2 more people. And they said, we will reverse the charge. It'll take 7 to 10 days. Bank of America charged me $35, so I didn't dare have my super chat money. Go eat those. I'm $80 overdrawn. So I tried the credit union. It took like 4 hours. It still didn't recognize my account at the credit union. So then I switched it to test deposit of a quarter or less. That never showed up. So now I sent it to Capital One. I hope my money goes in the bank somewhere. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. And there is no way, unfortunately. It's one thing I hate about Google, Gmail, YouTube, anything owned by the Alphabet, which is the parent company of Google and YouTube and Gmail. There's no way to talk to a human, and you can't show up at their headquarters. They'll have you arrested. So, yeah, the guy testifying against her, she won't see any charges in the Russian collusion hoax. Well, all that cry when Trump was running lock her up, I guess it's never going to happen. Now there's talk of Barr, I'll use the word in quote, colluding with the people who are obsessed with January 6th. So, Hillary Clinton is going to get off, and she shouldn't. She should go to prison. She should go to prison for life. She helped kill her inaction and Obama's inaction. They stopped the planes from coming in to rescue an American ambassador, and 2 ex-Navy SEALs and an American died. So You know, the rotten ones in society get away with murder, and the good ones, they're the ones that have the book thrown at them. And it's not right. And by the way, absolutely nuts. It is snowing in Colorado, and 17 degrees. Kathy, what the temperature there? I said, well, it's going to be 17 tonight when she was here yesterday. So late. They're calling it a winter storm, even though it's May. I'm a little puzzled on that. Yeah, the servers. She erased the servers. She kept them in her bathroom. She violated federal law. She violated security laws, and nothing will happen to her. So maybe they should just sentence her to like 8 hours with Trump. That would be torture enough for her. He has to sit and listen to Trump for 8 hours. So, and all this Russian collusion, Russian prostitutes, all this absolutely made up lies. And now they're saying that greedflation is not true, and Biden blaming Putin for the gasoline prices is not true, and his new press secretary. No, the world hasn't gone insane. We allowed stupid people to vote for someone who's senile, and they only because they hated Donald Trump, because the left wing media, CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC, PBS, MSNBC, and late night talk show hosts, none of whom could hold a match to Johnny Carson, who are all leftists. Jimmy Kimmel sold out. He used to be a bit more conservative. They all came up with fake news. So, and, and then there's no Social Security reform, no SSI reform, because the Republicans are worried about spending. And yet the people who are on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, and railroad retirement benefits are getting nothing. And then the inflation keeps going. We're going to get a big raise next year, but they'll be eaten up. Our food stamps will drop. Medicare will go up. They should pass a law. If I were in Congress, I would oppose that Medicare does not go up when Social Security raises go into effect, and that food stamps are not affected, and your rent, if you live on public housing, Section 8, you don't get a rent raise, because what's the point of giving you a raise if it's eaten up? But that makes sense. And yes, the climate change cultists, every time I turn on the Weather Channel on my iPad, new information on climate change. The biggest thing that affects the climate in this world is the sun. Volcanoes, methane from the ocean. There's oil pockets in the bottom of the ocean that put crude oil out. And of course, then you have geothermal, you have lava flows, you have pyro, I don't remember the word, but the smoke and stuff that come out of the volcanoes, that all affects it. But the biggest thing is China and India don't have pollution controls. Beijing looks like Pittsburgh in 1948. At high noon, people are wearing masks and gasping. And yeah, well, this is a bag from Seas Canning. I'm going to send this to my niece and my sister. So this is a little shopping bag. So I get these whenever they have them on sale, and I send them out. So they're hearts. But, and I get them for Kathy, and I get them for me. So my eyes have been burning all day or dry all day. I have dry eye. So, but the Paris Accords that Trump took us out of, Biden immediately got back in. He stopped the Keystone Pipeline. And somebody came in and said that he did not do any. No, my friend said he did not cancel the oil and gas leases. Now my oldest friend in the world, but he's an archetypical Obama leftist, and the Democrats and Obama and Biden and the Clintons can do no wrong. And whenever I say something, he says, you're listening to Fox News, you're listening to conservatism. Yeah, it doesn't glow strawberry. It's just a light. If I turn off this light, it won't glow at all. See? It's just a lamp light that's doing it. It's a bag. So anyway, and then on my channel, somebody keeps publishing links to porn sites or porn dating sites or something. I keep having to report those. Excuse me, I'm going to put some drops in my eyes again. That's the first time I've turned the fans off. And earlier today, my nose was running like track meat. Excuse me. Oh, hello, kitty. Oh, that isn't working. Get in there. I go through this a lot now. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out. Yeah, so. Well, there's two of them there. I think there's a big one and a little one, or maybe both sides. Hold on. Ah, my arm hurts when I do that. Don't do that, George. Now they're the same size. I have more in the bedroom, 4th of July, and other things. It's just there's a reminder. So, and I'm probably going to change the membership on my channel to straight $7.99 because it's confusing, and one of my members wants to go to $7.99 instead of $3.99. And you can donate to PayPal at. Oh, this person that wrote me said that she got a notification that I was going live, and it was probably the trolls. And I said, lady, I was sleeping when you got this so-called notification. So anybody who, if you saw anything that says I went live between 2 and 6 today, it was not me. And there's something else I can do if I win my case. This will stop some of the people using my content, and I'll have more of a legal footing to stand on. I called the authorities on this, and they told me what I have to do and how much it will cost. So it's not as much as I thought. Yeah, I would have stolen chocolate myself and bags and Kathy's truffles. I wouldn't have stolen money. You can always get money. You can't always get chocolate. I'm kidding, but we love seed candy. We shouldn't eat it. You don't want to eat that stuff, but it's irresistible. You know. So now that it's cooled down a little bit, I will get up when this is over. After I post the next two videos, I will put the one private for tomorrow, and then I will start tackling the giant bin of laundry that's tilting like the Lusitania. I need to put this stuff away. But it's been too hot in here to do anything but lie in bed and go, ugh. And I run out of Allegra. If anyone wants nice to send me a box of Allegra, it'd be appreciated. But when it gets too windy, it's even too hot for that. By the way, that's glowing. That's my $sign thing. It's in the red now, and that changes colors. So let me go over there. Activate the emergency broke system. I have quarters, dimes, and nickels and pennies. And I got pouches for the kitties yesterday. So kitties love these. Tiny one loves them. Mama cat, kitten. Everybody just scarfs these. They're like gone in seconds. So I'll turn that so Soul Sister can see the emergency broke system. There you go. Flashing away. I like that to have as a night light. I just put it on red or green. And so, whoops. Whoa, hold on. I got the Hogan's Heroes over the gunkulator. I don't want the gunkulator. I don't want the gunkulator. Okay, I was watching clips of Hogan's Heroes today. Alright, let me... I love Hogan's Heroes. Well, I found a lava lamp that's not a lava. It's a lava lamp, but not a lava lamp. And it's on the list of things to do when I get the money. And it'll go in that corner somewhere. If I get. The only problem with that, I got to get some kind of... It's not my apartment that power strip keeps collapsing downward. There's only so much room there, and I can't. It's formica on the edge or something. I can't put a bolt or a screw in there to hold it in place, and there's really not enough room. God, my eye is killing me. So, Oxycodone is tough stuff. So now lava it's this goopy looking stuff, and when you turn the light on, the light has there's a heater in there, and the lava heats up and it starts floating in the lamp. But I want to get a special lava lamp that is based on what I do, and that's on my list somewhere, either on eBay or Amazon. I got about 400 items on Amazon. I got about 200 items on eBay. If I get the money, I'll buy everything I want. Then you'll see Bergen Boxing every day. Carpet taper? No, double stick tape might help, but that thing is very heavy. So I don't know what. I should really unplug everything, but then I'd probably never get anything plugged back in. Of course, 2 of them are electric blankets we don't need right now. I could stand it on end, but then it would fall on top of me or my feet or something. Let me turn the light back on. And I stopped at a carpet store and asked them if they still sell carpet remnants. And they said they did. So when I get the money, I will go over with Patty. We're going to tear out that very dirty piece of carpet. Well, I have the portable air conditioner in there, but there's no way to open a window to use it. People in this building have portable air conditioner in the living room, but this window is sealed. That window has louvers. I'm roasting in here. What I need to do, win my case, talk to the mortgage place, get this federal loan with 3% down, and move out of here. And when I do move out of here, you'll see one room. You won't see the rest of my apartment. I will not divulge my secret location deep above the earth, because then I don't want any trolls to come by my house and harass me. And it will be not my name. It will be my corporate name or my attorney's name or something. I'll figure that out with the attorney. And that way no one knows where I live and cannot cause me problems. So I don't know how well you're going to speak with me not having any teeth. And I keep slurring my words and trying to say something. My tongue hits the roof of my mouth. So it's roast chicken. The roasters is I guess more than one chicken, or the kitchen thing that roasts them. But and I was looking for coffee makers in Costco. I don't think that Kathy is very nice. The trolls attack her too. They call up and ask sexual questions, and it's horrible. They haven't done it well, but there's no reason for them to attack her. But they're mad at her because she told the trolls off, stop harassing me. So, and if it weren't so warm in here, I could probably sit here, and this chair digs into my legs. I could probably sit here. Hell yes. I'm a Trump conservative. I love the climate when it's not hot. In the Bay Area, it should not be this way. Well, I'm not going to move to Montana where it snows, or Idaho, or Colorado, or Wyoming, or up there, north or see what I mean? I can't talk. Bum bum. North or South Dakota. Hello, Alexandra. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Millie. So Kathy's my sweetie. We've been together for 45 years. I love her very much. I kissed her on the head at Costco. I gave her a big hug. There are times I want to clobber her because she drives me crazy. But I don't do it. And there's times she wants to strangle me, but she doesn't do it. We always make up because we love each other. Well, you know what? A lot of people that are moving to California, there's big fears everything will turn blue. A lot of people leaving California are conservative. 100,000 people left California. A lot of them are conservatives. They're tired of paying all their money out for woke projects, paying for illegal aliens. And now, oh yeah, now Gruesome Newsom says that Kamala Harris should run for president, which is ridiculous. No, I'm from Pittsburgh. I live in California. I got dragged out here when I was 12 by my parents. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, next to my family. Oh yeah, that's my alien light up thing, but it's on a green stand, and the thing keeps tipping off the shelf. I got to get some double stick tape for that so we can stay in position, because that ledge is very small. He lights up, but the other problem is the plastic of the head gets very hot. So no, I'm not going to shine this at you. He lights up, so I have another one somewhere, and then he turns all green. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Keystone City, or the Keystone State, the former steel town, where the Steelers are, the Pirates, the Penguins. Carnegie Tech, I refuse to call it Carnegie Mellon. Kennywood, former headquarters of Isley before the British company bought it and ruined it and closed all the stores. And wherever the Penguins play hockey, the Civic Arena has been torn down. I found it. It's right here. And now, I don't have any of those tambourines. I just use. No. You're confusing things. Pittsburgh, California is 15 miles that way. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is about 3,000 miles that way. No, that's not Hershey chocolate. They are in Hershey, Pennsylvania, which is like near Philadelphia, Harrisburg, some other animal like that. And I am boycotting them because they fired all their workers who did not get the vaccine. And I think that's wrong. Deer hunter, I don't know from deer hunter, but my brother-in-law and his brothers used to go hunt deer. I pet deer. Deer come up to me for petting, so I don't eat deer. I have eaten venison before I knew that it came from deer, and I would, unless I were absolutely starving, and I would not kill a sweet deer. I like deer. I think they're very cute. I like cute animals. So, there was, I don't know if there is, but, you know, look, I ate Hershey bars. I can't eat Hershey bars with almonds anymore. I can't eat peanuts. I can't eat things that will crunch. I have no upper teeth. Now, it's okay. It's healing. Look, it's healing. It's better. It's not, it's forming the scab. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought deer hunter was in, Georgia or something. So, I saw the new X-Files and I wasn't impressed, except for one episode where all the machines in the Japanese restaurant went nuts, insisting they pay a tip. So no, my skin rots, and I pulled it off my fingers, and that was a big mistake. So it didn't get caught in a snapper. It's because I pulled English. Don't ever touch English ivy with your bare hands. You will go through excruciating pain. So anyway, not that I know of. It was an inspection to see if everything is working. It's really hard to do anything in here. The trolls call me lazy. I'm not lazy. When it's 90 degrees in here, I'm lying there like a fish out of water going, ooh. And yesterday I also drank a ton of water. And that makes me go to the bathroom too. So I'm stinky. I need to get me someone to design a shirt like this. Isn't polyester and doesn't ride up like I'm Jean-Luc Picard pulling his shirt down all the time. So, and one of the things I would do when I get money is get another set of these. These were on sale at Costco. I've never understood Costco. They get something and then it's never seen again. And I got this at Costco with the charger. I can't find the charger. Charger has 3 lights. I see 3 lights. Red, yellow, and green, and indicates when it's charged. But this thing this was 19 bucks or something. And be careful we don't. I tried to make a holder out of cardboard to hold the batteries. I only have 2. I go through AAAs like crazy. I don't believe in, oh no, I have 4. Oh my God. And these are AA. I go through batteries like crazy. I don't believe in buying batteries you're going to throw in the garbage. You can go to Ace Hardware or somewhere and they will recycle them, and I can't get the cardboard out. Anyway, that's a USB charging system, And there's another one I bought that didn't have the light. The other one I bought had the light. So I've lost 41 pounds, but of course I get cravings. And no, I don't have any doctor's appointment. I have to make my colonoscopy appointment. I rescheduled my ear because it was scheduled for the day I get my Meals and Wheels food. Oh, by the way, going through things, let me pull this out. I don't know. I'd have to take my mouse out. This is one of my old things that I found, and it's still holding a charge. This is my first iPod. And I used to listen to music on that on BART when I would go to doctors in San Francisco or go in the car. No screen, you have to just go beep 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 beep. So no, you don't toss them in the ocean. They rust and they have mercury in them or something, and that's very bad for the environment. So I am very ecological. I recycle everything. I throw garbage out. Put the cardboard. This will go in the recycle bin. This I will take a picture of it and save it in case something goes wrong with it. But chocolate, cookies. I did buy pastry at Costco yesterday. They called my name, as my friend used to say. The cherry pastry, the almond paste is good, but there's never enough almond paste in the almond. Kathy took one bite of the thing and said, "You are evil. I hate you." Oh, this is so good. She wanted pizza. She didn't want pizza. She bought me a slice of pizza. We split part of a Pepsi. So, but I sit here late at night. I'm hungry. Yeah, well, they're still out there. Well, she brought me 2 cookies from Subway, and Subway tends to burn the cookies. And then she got me these. She thought they were sugar cookies. They were some weird confetti cookies or something from Pillsbury. I took one bite and I went, "They're terrible." So I left them downstairs. I eat oatmeal raisin cookies and I eat glazed glazed oatmeal cookies. But I'm trying not to eat cookies. This is what I put in my tea or coffee when I can't sleep. I took a sip of this straight. It burns my throat. This is cognac Hennessy, and I was not out like a light. So the pizza and hot dogs are cheap. I got rid of Polish. Yeah, they may make pills help with appetite, but I don't know where I've tried all that and it doesn't seem to work very well. The only thing that works for me is not eating. I go all day sometimes without eating, and then by 3 o'clock in the morning I'm starving, or midnight, and I eat Meals and Wheels TV dinner thing. I mean, I'm still hungry because I haven't eaten all day. Tater tots and breaded fish. Yeah, I've been eating breaded fish like crazy. I'm getting a little sick of it. Oh, this is my iPhone 8. But it has a track phone chip in it. I just disconnected the charger of my iPhone 8. It was sent to me. But this is my little thing, the case that holds credit cards and my ID. So I got that on Amazon. I plug that back in. This thing, I need a new battery. It's 48 bucks for battery. And then there's some things I got that don't work. I got this off of Amazon. It's too late to send it back. Crash. And this don't work. And I was really mad. 20 built-in games HDMI dongle, and I put batteries in this and I plugged it in and absolutely nothing happened. This had 3D tic-tac-toe, air sea battle, bowling, centipede, desert falcon, never heard of that, dodge'em, fatal run golf, human cannonball, millipede, miniature golf, radar lock, never heard of that, save Mary, never heard of that, sprint master, sword quest, earth world, fire world, water world, tempest, yars return, yars revenge. I have a Atari. By the way, this is a card. I keep this guy. Love Chuckle Kid. And I have an Atari 5200, but the controls, the power thing, are in Kathy's storage in a box somewhere. And I can't fast 24 hours. Are you crazy? I didn't do that when I go to temple. I hated fasting on Yom Kippur. You can't eat for the whole day. Hello, Katie. Well, if I tried to work out, I'd be dead. I got 2 bad knees and a bad back. What works for you? Your mileage may differ. Okay? Anyway, this doesn't work. And I went, it was only about $8, but it made me really mad. And I like old school games. The stupid thing doesn't work. You know, maybe it'll work if I hook it up to my Westinghouse. So I'm doing fine, except I feel like my lungs are being boiled alive in here. Yeah, it's cooling off now, but if I turn the fans on, you can't hear me. So, uh oh, the G fell down. That's what fell down. I heard this horrible noise. Uh oh, Pookie. The lighted G fell down. I heard something go crash. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went to. I gotta get double stick tape next month. The big G that lights up fell on the floor somewhere. And I don't know where it is right now. Oh, there's stamps. Oh my God, there's stamps. I took a whole bunch of stuff out of my keyboard drawer. Not the keyboard drawer, the storage drawer. These are stamps here. Address labels and a thing of a friend of mine online sent me Chinese post-it notes that won't stick to anything. Where did you go, Giant G? What the hell? I don't know. It's probably under the table. Here's the thing with 2 stamps. Here you go. I got stamps here. So, anyway. If I win and not put clothes in the freezer, that goes really good for. No, you cannot open the refrigerator and cool off the house, because then the thing starts producing more heat to keep the case cool. The only way I'm going to get cool is have a swimming pool or ductless air conditioning. They look like they're made from ground up Chinese people. No, not really. Hold on. That's got a note on it. Okay, it looks like this. And it has a backing on it. When you pull it off, it feels sticky, but it won't stick to anything. No, I'm not going to open the freezer door. Don't start on me. If you're the one that sent me that note, I banned you from sending me an email. So don't start on me. I'll block you. Don't start telling me stupid things. My refrigerator, the freezer doesn't quite work. It doesn't freeze everything. I'm not about to open my freezer door. Now, the small refrigerator that Patty got me, it's frozen solid in the freezer area. So. Well, the problem is, what am I going to do? This higher air conditioner works, but it won't cool this room up. Okay, that's enough. You're out of here. I told you to knock it off. You won't knock it off. You keep coming up with stupidity. So I'm going to give you a chance, because I'm going to be benevolent for once. Put you in a timeout. You come up with any stupid suggestions, you're out of here. I'm not going to put up with people annoying me. All right. The air conditioner I've got in this living room, it points the air at the ceiling and not straight out where it should be, and it's not powerful enough to cool this room. So, and the person handled was Fran Filter. She just changed her name. And she sent me these trolls. It must have been trolls that did this and that. So, let me look at my Discord here. Yeah, Fran Filter. So, they didn't look at the freezer. They came in to look at the stove. I said the one burner would never work. They came in and looked. There is a way I could do it if I have a cooler. I just saw they have this phony one that looks like a little cube. It doesn't work. I can't remember the Mac guy. He did a whole test of this. They keep advertising this all over the place, that it'll be better than an air conditioner. What it really is a tiny swamp cooler. That doesn't work either, because then the heat gets poured into your apartment. What you really need to get a cooler, and you get a curved tube, and you drill a hole in the top of the cooler, since they're insulated. Then you drill another one for the motor that's a fan upside down that blows the air into the cooler. The curved thing is your exhaust fan. Then you, of course, have the drain. Then you fill it with a block of ice. That will last for about 7 hours, and it will cool your apartment. And you put it by your bed or something. and then you got to pour the water out and then start over. That's the only thing that will work on the cheap. Is one, but I don't have. I have the drill, but I'd have to get the hole to cut it. I have to get silicone caulk to cut and rubber it around the hole for the fan. Put the fan in upside down. The fan will keep the ice cold and will put cold air out. Then I replace the stove, but I gotta move this bed first. They can't get the stove out of here unless I move the bed. I gotta have the laundry done. I got if I point the wrong way, my arm hurts because I still haven't got my MRI. I gotta sit down tonight and write. Well, if it lasts for 6 hours, do I care? Just get another block of ice from the store. By the way, it was in Costco and it blew my mind. They had a whole pallet. The guy had it on a cart of ice. I never saw that much bags of ice in my life. So we had a swamp cooler at Kathy's once, and we would use it, but it made the apartment hotter because all the exhaust heat went into the apartment. So yeah, well, there's another thing. I have a $400 portable air conditioner in the bedroom. It works only till about 80 degrees. It works, but if it's higher than 80, it doesn't work. It's too much for it, and it jacks up my electricity. The thing you make out of a cooler, there's lots of videos on YouTube showing how to do it. And you can have one with a box fan on it, and it will cool everything. But that's cheap. But running an air conditioner here jacks my electric bill up. So I would need Patty's help. She has better drills than I do. I have drills. I can't find the power thing for it. So, and I'd have to do it outside because there's no room in here to put cooler. A Tyler, well, it stumped my elbow. When I fell on my knees 5 months ago, I probably tore. I'm waiting for my doctor to get the appointment for the MRI on my shoulders and knees. And when I fell on this shoulder, this has been torn twice, the rotator cuff. I probably tore it again. My whole arm goes dead. My hands go dead. My elbow goes down to the elbow, or the entire arm goes numb. This one, periodically, it hurts if I move the wrong way too. It's not as damaged as the other one. Now, what is this now? Someone's sending me an email. Oh, another troll. Oh, be quiet. Drop dead. The usual garbage. Your apartment's a mess. Actually, the woman from housing came in and said, looks a lot better than it used to. So, and he's using the name of the late Howie Cat. So, Howie Cat is dead. May he rot in hell. Because he was a troll. It's done, well, it probably tore the muscles in there. I don't know what it's doing, but this radiates down my arm, and sometimes half the arm will be dead, and sometimes the whole arm will be dead, and my hands hurt, and then the other hand, my finger, the other thing that happened, my fingers go numb, but part of that's because of the Pfizer vaccine. When I took the Pfizer vaccine in March, my hands, fingers, toes, and feet go numb, and I have screaming, stabbing pain. So, but the only thing that helps when my hands go numb is I run this under hot water in the kitchen. It's hard as I can stand it. And, you know, I will get the help from Kathy and Patty when I get all the laundry moved. We took a lot of stuff out of here, Patty and I. Kathy and I tore up a lot of boxes. But when you can't move your arms, you can't use your hand. And there's times I can't stand, my foot goes, I'll be lying in bed, not moving at all. I'll get stabbing pains. I had one the other night where three toes were stabbing and my whole foot was throbbing and in pain. And I just slapped my wrist on my stomach, and that hurt. So these trolls need to shut up. I'm physically injured. My doctor sent a note to housing. He said, Mr. Senda can't do things like normal people because he's been injured too much. And he has trouble walking, and he has trouble standing and sitting, and I certainly cannot lift things. I'm not supposed to lift anything over 25 pounds. And yet I have to keep taking cat litter and putting it in the bathroom. So I clean when I can. And when I'm feeling up to it, well, I don't think I look that slim. I need to, if I lost another 50 pounds, first month I'm going to buy Slim Pass, but if I win my case, ow, 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 ow. If I win my case, I will buy a lot of Slim Pass. I found a comb. There you go. There's a comb. It's missing one tooth, but it will work. I need it. What I really would do is have somebody come in my new place, build me shelving so I can put all the things I use every day and don't keep looking for it. And if I had a big enough plot of land, build a container, put shelving in there, put cat food there. I've never heard, I heard the name, that's all I know. I don't know anything about the Hyperion books. So I haven't read a book in months because I'm too busy either doing videos, doing laundry, cleaning, trying to sleep. As it gets hotter in here, it's harder and harder to sleep. Excuse me, I blow my nose again. Oh, by the way, Luke Miani, if you're into Macs, and the current generation of Macs are probably the best computers out there for just using a computer as opposed to doing stuff on PCs, which I know was not. Oh, I have one pill left. What is this? I don't know what this is. One pill, Motrin migraine. I have one pill left. Luke Miani did a video, and he said the best two bargains in Macs right now are the 21.5-inch. Look nose. Look at this. 21.5-inch multicolored silicon M1 Mac and a refurbished Mac Mini. They're cheap. They're like $589. I have a silicon M1 Mac Mini that's $699. And if I win my case, I will get one for Kathy. I will get another computer for Patty. I am going to order one thing because the cable's too short. Every time I have to move the Mac Mini to plug something in, the HDMI cable blanks the screen out for me. It's too short. Monday, assuming that UPS shows up by 7 o'clock as they say they will. I have no control over UPS and their special delivery snail wheels because they take forever to get here. Amazon delivered. Where'd the box go? Where I got the box? This came here today as promised. One day, no garbage is sitting here all day. It was here by about 2 o'clock this afternoon, but UPS, it's on its way. Patty is Kathy's girlfriend, but Patty is mad at Kathy. Kathy is mad at Patty, and I'm the peacemaker. I win my case. They're both going to be in court. I've talked about her many times. They're both been in court to testify for me about my injuries and what they had to do after I was propelled on the seat on the bus. I went flying like Superman, more like Herbie from the Herbie comics in the 60s. And they've been together since high school, and I don't like it that they're mad at each other. Life's too short, and Kathy, her friend Judy died, and her friend Pam died, and they all were from high school. And Patty's left, the only friend Kathy has left, so I'm going to say, I've already told Patty and Kathy, you two are going to, if I win the case, Patty will take us all out to dinner, and if I have to put duct tape over Kathy's mouth, because she tends to sit in the van and talks crap and gets us both mad, I mean, you're going to behave, and you two are going to make up, because life's too short, and if one of you dies before the other one, you'll be sitting there, both of you will be saying, I wish they were here. All my friends have died who are not online except for my friend Paul. And I miss the hell out of him. Kathy asked me, do you miss Maroney? Yeah, I knew Maroney for 40 years, but there are times Maroney could be a pain in the ass. He was obsessed with him dying one day. And he kept, we're all going to die. I'm not dying. They've had 3 chances to kill me. Death had 3 chances and blew it. He struck out. I'm probably going to live to 200 and everything will fall off. So I refuse to go. If death comes, I will. Here's a headline: Man with cane and Martinez beats death to death. Death is banished to hell. So they love each other, but they get mad at each other for stupidity. Patty paid $500 for a cruise, and she had a white Honda, and she wanted to drive across the country in the whatever the phrase would be, height of summer. I had another phrase for it. I can't remember. From the Bay Area through the South, all the way to Miami, Florida, to take a cruise in the Bahamas. And Kathy said, "No, wait, I'm going there." So I'm gonna get an iPhone. This is an iPhone 8. It needs a $48 battery, but when I get the money, I'll buy an iPhone 13. I would like once to have all new Apple equipment. See how much I can buy Steve Wozniak for. Have him stay in here as my technician. Woz is a sweetheart. I know Woz. Haven't talked to him in years. But I'm getting an iPad because I want one iPad with Wi-Fi and cellular, so I don't have to sit in this apartment and roast. And I can do live videos anywhere. I could be in the car, you know. And there goes the what time is it anyway? There goes the 11 o'clock fuzzy, baby cat, my baby. But this iPad here needs a new battery. I don't know what, it won't charge. And it's very dirty. When I got this back in the shop, it was very dirty. I don't know why they didn't clean it. But it won't turn on, even though I've tried dinner, dancing, a movie, a show, and nothing happens. So, I don't know. Let me see here. I hate this. They make the print on these too small even for me to read with a bright light. I can't read what. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can read that. A 14. Well, it's a 2014 iPad. So, if I ever met Tim Cook, I said, put a thing on the iPad that two things. The logo would light up in the old Apple colors, because I hate the gray silver thing, and have a little light under the serial number, so you could actually, or make the print about up to here, so you could actually read the microscopic serial number. Yeah, thank you. And when I get offline, people come in here. They come and watch the video. So, oh, here's some. What's this? This is some kind of thing from a company called IQ Shield. I'm gonna keep it because it's interesting. It's hard plastic. A lot of little things floating around. And I need to clean these. This is one of my. I think this is my MacBook Pro, but somewhere is a charger. Someone sent me this. This is a 2009 MacBook Pro. I'm about to get another charger. It works. I like old school Apple devices where I can put a CD-ROM in and play my music or watch a movie. And if I ever met Tim Cook, it's why you as Apple against Blu-ray. I got lots of Blu-rays. And I did my G-Ball. I heard it clunk. It's driving me crazy now because I don't see it anymore. Probably bounced into the chair. So, one thing about the trolls always, but your apartment's a mess, you're a slob, you live in a hovel, you live in a pigsty. Have you ever thought of coming over here and helping a poor, physically disabled, and injured man help clean? Yeah, no more clowns. And wait till the first of the month when I get my money and I order my new shirt. The trolls and clowns will hate it. I found it on Amazon. I can't wait. To find who? Who is Mokale? We got enough problem with monkeypox. I don't need to go to the Congo. Why would you go to the Congo anyway? There's jungle in there and things that will eat you. And things that will give you a disease like tsetse flies and mosquitoes, and there's snakes and I don't know what else in there. Congolese werewolves. I don't know. I'm not going to the jungle. Ooh. I don't. The only. No, that was an organist. I don't have any favorite guitar players. I don't do guitar. I don't do GarageBand. Never could figure out GarageBand on the Mac. I still haven't figured that out yet. What kind of anime do I like? Animaniacs, old stuff, you know, Space Ghost, Warner Brothers. Oh, it's a dinosaur. Okay. Why would they call it Mokele? You can't even pronounce it, but spell it. What's wrong with just calling it a dinosaur? Okay. iPad is going nuts here. Rah, oh, yes, she wants your food. Rah, little one. Come here. Come here, the baby. The baby fuzzy. Ow, I gotta clip your claws. Yeah, feed you a little while, little one. Yeah, baby cat. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, the baby cat. The little baby. Oh, where have you seen him? Probably came into the membership thing and asked you for dinosaur chow or something. I don't want to see no dinosaur except my brontosaurus. All they do is eat plants and step on you. One who stops the flow of rivers. Well, that's the Los Angeles River right there. I don't like Scooby Doo. I always thought the Scooby Doo thing was dumb. I have 3 cats. I have Fuzzy, this is Fuzzy, this is the baby, she's a small one. And I have Fluffy, who is a male, he's the male, the alpha male, and I have a little girl who's an all black long-haired cat, and 21 years old. So these are my baby kitties. I can sit here for hours if you let me just kiss and pet her. She's my baby. But she has different talk. She wants water. She wants wet food. She wants attention. She wants to be held. She wants to be petted. She tells me to go to sleep. I'm up too late. Now, I always wonder about that. How come the cryptozoologist monsters never have a camera? She's 21. Almost 3 of my cats were born on Halloween. So that's when I took, that's around the time I took them to the vet, and the vet said before I adopted them, Fluffy came in here one day, ate dry food, went to sleep, and I brought Fuzzy up in my arms, and I brought a little girl up. You're my babies. I've been feeding him for about a couple of years, and the guy who moved out because he didn't want to hang around kids, didn't like all the noise. He'd been feeding him for 5 years. The doctor said they're 4, so I've had him for 15 years. Oh, yes. Oh, coffee. Oh, by the way, for the people that are hassling about going to the vet, I'm paying down my credit cards. Patty gave me the number of her vet. I'm going to call Monday and find out how much to take Fuzzy and Fluffy in, because both of them are respiratory infection. But because the troll was trying to get me evicted last year, 2 of my credit cards were canceled, and I had to take out $1,200 in loans to get stuff out of here and give Patty $300 in gasoline to come here and help me clean with Kathy. So, no, because, okay, baby, I will feed you little one. And she loves to purr. Okay. The trolls have sabotaged my channel. They have sabotaged my revenue stream. They put out videos that are horrible, slandering me. YouTube refuses to remove a lot of them that are slanderous. YouTube has a policy: we don't do anything about slander or character assassination, which is ridiculous. But if you have a hate speech video, they'll get rid of you in a second. Except that I got an imposter that has a video of me as a bobblehead doll with me made up as Hitler. That's hate speech. They refuse to remove it. So their standards are screwed up. And that's something, if I ever get the money to buy a share of Alphabet stock, which I don't know how much it is. I have to look it up. Oh, and just reaching for the iPad hurts. Hold on, let me look at my stock thing here. Kitco. Do I have Kitco? It's Dogecoin. Oh, Bitcoin dropped below 30 grand. $24 minus, and it's 29,000. And Dogecoin is now 8 cents. There's one that's Link is 6.91. That's not the one I want. Hold on. Stocks. I do have set up for a podcast. Global warner leaders warn of economic dangers as crises apply. U.S. baby formally airlift due to the beginning of flight from Europe. Miami condo collapse site sold for $120 million to Dubai. Apple's 137. AT&T is 20, pays 5.6%, by the way. Let me look for Alphabet. And they set that up that the two founders of Google own all the stock, and the Alphabet, the stock you buy is non-voting. So, okay, it's 2,186 and 26 down 28.65. Has zero yield. So you buy Alphabet stock, you can make no money. Well, I don't know if he made money or not. I will eventually take care of that problem. But they have slandered me. They harassed Coast to Coast AM, the Premier Radio Network. They put out this stuff. I had one guy, a troll and a pedophile, came out in the video that I was a piece of human excrement. It's just horrible stuff they do. And they've said that I'm a con man, the Kathy con people. I beat Kathy. It's her favorite phrase. I don't beat Kathy. I've never beaten Kathy. She's too fast for me. I have to walk with a cane. I can't catch her. So, horrible stuff. I don't hurt anybody. I got enough trouble getting up to go to the bathroom. And she lives 15 miles away, and I pointed it out. Oh, and they started to say I beat Patty, too, which I've never been to Patty's apartment. I've never seen her building. I don't know her exact location, and she's 30 miles away. I'm really going to get on the bus and bark and hobble up the hill and bang on her door and open the door. Yes! Ow, ow, ow. See, that hurt. I can't beat anybody. It hurts even trying to do it. Ow. That's why it's so stupid. I'm injured. How can I beat anybody? That hurt like hell. I feel like somebody pulled her arm out. That was a big... Don't do that, George, again. I keep forgetting I'm injured. Well, I'm mean to the trolls because they're A-word. And they lie and slander about me and Kathy. It's terrible. What the hell is this doing here? I got something here plugged in. I don't know what that is. Huh. I got an Apple charger with... Hold on. What is it plugged into? Great Mysteries of George Senda. It's coiled around another... I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to crawl over there and get that out. Now, if they'd never existed in my channel, I probably would have had a paid podcast. Remember, I was supposed to be on Future Theater, and the two people running that said, we can't risk that they would start to attack us personally. The trolls are jealous of me. I don't know why they're jealous of me. I'm a heavy-set guy who's a senior who lives in, I use the term, relative poverty compared to other people. They bitch that I don't work. It was constant. Get a job. I'm 70 now. I think they finally realized I'm too messed up physically to ever go to work. I want a job where they send me about $2,000 a month and I don't have to do anything for it. Give me that job, you know. I just made commentary. Hello, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I want to thank them for sending me another check. And now I will comment on Joe Biden. I will comment on Bidenflation. I will comment on what's meanflation or something like that. You know, whatever. And there was an interesting article I found, but it's from 2012. If I had the money to make $1 trillion, I would donate the $1 trillion. An engineer came up with a thing that would look just exactly like the Starship Enterprise. He says, we can build a Starship in 20 years and go to the stars. And it would use cold or hot fusion as propulsion system. But the thing looks like NCC 1701. And if I were 25 years younger and they came up with a Starship, I would volunteer to go on as a ship historian. I couldn't work in Congress. It's too hot in Washington, D.C., and I would probably get thrown out the first speech I made. All you guys are, no, let me rephrase that because that is an ad hominem commentary. Most of you guys are crooks. You should all be sent to prison for violating your oath to the Constitution and for using inside information to make you rich. It's not Putin. That's ridiculous. The problems in inflation are federal overspending by the Democrats. Remember, the infrastructure bill had very little. I think it only had 6% infrastructure, but it's payoffs and graft and I can't remember the name of the thing. Projects that have nothing to do with infrastructure. You don't see anybody tearing up your road on your street, putting in a new highway, or new sewers, or air conditioning, or putting the PG&E is supposed to put the wiring underground in fire areas. It will take about 20 years. Well, I don't know you want to have that done. There is another thing. I saw a story today at Chili's. We used to go to Chili's a lot when we had a car. They're now having robotic waiters. No people. That's what's going to happen. They're going to start replacing people in restaurants and maybe in supermarkets. I don't know how they. The problem is when the cash register goes, the automatic cash register goes on, it runs out of paper at Target. They need a person to replace the roll or open it up and fix it. Something jams. So that's not. You always need one person as a supervisor. McDonald's has robotic thing where you go to the thing and you go boop 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 boop, and then it gives you your order. But they still got to have a person to cook the stuff and to put it on the counter for you so you can pick it up. I don't like that. I don't like humans being out of work because some guy creates a robot. I want a cleaning robot, like those vacuum cleaners. I want to do my laundry, vacuum the floor, mop the kitchen, scrub my bathroom walls. Chevys still exist, but they have, they tore down the Chevys in Pleasant Hill and put a hotel up. So we used to like Chili's because you would get, desserts that were good and they would have specials and all that. It was fun to go there. And then the pandemic hit, so that wiped a lot of restaurants out. And Kathy doesn't like Chevy, so I liked it because Glenn and I my late friend Glenn, who I also met, who knew for 35 years, there was a Chevy's, and then they moved it to 4th Street in San Francisco. It was on 3rd Street for years. And there was also a TGIF Fridays restaurant. That went away because they tore the building down. But it was 2 blocks from his house, and we would go and eat at Chevy's all the time. And they would have the Play-Doh Gordo, which had chicken, beef, shrimp, and quail. And how they got Dan Quail to hold still long enough until they could cook him, I don't know. But we ate that. That was $30, and we ate that all the time with the salsa and everything else. So let's see if Chevy's still. Fuzzy is waiting for me to feed her. She got a pouch last night. Yeah, it's Mexican food. Made from fresh ground up Mexicans. No, not really. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Well, I got Google to work finally on my iPad. It wouldn't work. Where is it, though? It's here somewhere. But it wouldn't work for about a week. Encrypted for your safe way. Let's see what the Mega Millions is. See if I would have made any money. Whoa, look at this. If you're in the 9s and 0s, 33, 40, 59, 60, 69, and 22. The Mega Player is 3. Somebody just turned in the ticket, big winner. Oh, $100 off iPad Mini at somewhere. $549 with $100 off at Amazon. $250. You can get the 64 gig at $90 off at $409. Okay, now let's. Please, this stupidity. Just looking at. Watch Store the Lab take a relaxing dip in a tub that's way too small for him. Anchor 777 Thunderbolt 4 dock review. It's supposed to be very good. It's $2.99. Bob's Big Boy is around somewhere. Santa Rosa, 15 Kathy loves pinball machines, and if I ever go to Vegas, Shady Oak Barrel House has 9 pinball machines. Kathy would go nuts. She likes Santa Rosa, so do I. We'll have to go to Santa Rosa when we get a car. And I used to do a lot of videos in the car, but they weren't live. Okay, now back to what I started to look for here. Let's see. New HomePod launching this year or next year. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Okay, and let's see, Chevys. See the USA in your Chevrolet, and then you go get Mexican food. Okay, oops, not Chevy. Chevys. Okay, Chevy's Fresh Mix. Vallejo, Emeryville, Fairfield. Locations. In a building. Okay, Sacramento, Fairfield, Roseville, Santa Rosa, South San Francisco, Vallejo, Arlington, Greenbelt, Elk Grove, Union City, Emeryville, Roseville, Sioux Falls, Bloomington, Olivet, and on and on. Miami. What the hell are they doing? Now, they're all in Northern California, Missouri, South Dakota, Minnesota, Delaware, New York, and Miami. But Northern Southern California. Yeah, well, the Grafton, we have to have a car. There's a casino by Placerville. I got to call them up and ask them. They got a bus. You can get on the bus at Sun Valley Mall or where Kathy lives, but you have to have a casino card to get on the free bus. And then they give you there like at 11 o'clock in the morning, and you leave at 4. What? That's not enough time to go gamble. So what the hell do you do then? You sit there and get a hotel room for the night, wait till the next bus? So I got to find out, can you go there without the card? Because if you've never been there before, you can't have the card. Kathy's seen it. I don't watch that kind of stuff. I don't watch horror movies except for the classic Frankenstein, Werewolf, The Wolfman, The Mummy. Me, a horror movies when I get up and go to the bathroom and see myself in a mirror. That's scary enough. I don't care. Oh my God. Kathy talked about that. She goes to the bathroom, got a full-length mirror in the bathroom. She said they just banned that. You get old and overweight, you don't want to see yourself naked in the mirror. That could be the worst horror movie ever, you know. But she loved a new Alien movie is coming out. New teeth with the tail, eggs, face huggers, stuff like that. Let's see Bob's Big Boy. Who bought Chevys? I don't know. XRG, one of the 9 Mexican restaurant brands owned and operated by XRG. So that's who owns whatever the heck XRG is. And so, okay, one other thing. Let's look up. I used to eat as a kid and loved it. Oh, Bob's Big Boy. I know they used to be in Southern California. It says here Burbank. Somewhere in Southern California. Bob's Big Boy. There he is. For Soul Sister who's never seen a Bob's Big Boy. History, menus, events, photo. Oh, party glasses. You can buy party glasses. That's cool. This Bob restaurant, the oldest remaining Big Boy in America. Now, is it all gone? I don't know. It says your location. Send me to Google Maps, which is very odd. Apparently, you can buy cups and stuff. Look at that. You can buy coffee mugs and stuff. I don't know. They send it to you. Every Friday they have a classic car show. That'd be cool. 70th anniversary. Get T-shirts. You can get a truck stop hat, a baseball T-shirt. 4211 West Riverside Drive in Burbank. Beautiful downtown Burbank. But apparently that may be the last one because they're not saying anywhere that there's more than, let me look, locations. Okay. Uh, Only 6 remain, which is criminal. 5 in Southern California and 1 in Bismarck, North Dakota. I don't know who wants to go to Bismarck, North Dakota. Burbank, Toluca Lake, that's part of Burbank. Downey, Norco, and Northridge. I've been to Northridge before the earthquake. There were 240 big boys. Most belonged to Marriott. Marriott probably ruined it. And now there's 6. Horrible. And they were talking to open up a Bob's Big Boy in Indian Springs, Nevada, without the Bob's branding. What's the whole point of opening a Bob's Big Boy without saying it's Bob's Big Boy? So, well, we love Bob's Big Boy, and I don't know why. Marriott sold it to Elias Brothers, and Marriott operated 208 Big Boys. Most of the Eastern Bobs were cited as rest stops on toll roads, often conversions of Howard Johnson's. And the Elias Brothers went bankrupt. 10 Western Big Boys were in operation, dropping to 8. The last Bob's in Hawaii closed after a fire, now limited to California. So I wouldn't want to cook, but if I won the lotto, I'd open up a Big Boys. They demolished one in Burbank. They transformed. They demolished one in Van Nuys. Demolished the 2 in Pasadena. Disgusting. So I never even heard of it. Tony Roma's, we ate there. There was one in San Francisco. It's gone there in Southern California. I'd never even heard of a Piccadilly, except for the one in England, of course, Piccadilly Circus. Don't know why it's a circus. I think it's a circus because it's a traffic circle. Taco Bell, Arby's, and Subway. Yeah, well, the Arby's in Pleasanton went under, and it's now a Starbucks. That's another thing. I think Starbucks should not be allowed to have 8,000 locations within a mile and a half of each other. I mean, I don't need coffee. It was very nice to give me water the other day. Me and Kathy didn't have to. But it's expensive. We love lions. When I had my storage, I had a little Lions lion, and I lost my store. We ate at Lion. Patty and Kathy and I always ate at Lions, and one day it was gone. Somebody decides they're not making enough money, or they go bankrupt, or something, and then wonderful chains that you knew as a kid or you growing up, and that was Kathy and my favorite place to go when we first met. And one day it was gone. There was a location next to a car dealer, and the car dealer took it over and tore it down and put more cars in there. Horrible. Okay, hold on a minute. And the other one is H Salt and Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. There's an H Salt Fish and Chips in, of all things, Richmond, California. And when we have a car or Patty takes us there, we get closed on Mondays, and we have fish and chips and huge steak fries. And I have pickles, and we have fried mushrooms. Probably none of it's good for us, but it's delicious. And there used to be ones all over San Francisco. One day they were gone. People be buying these chains, and I think they suck all the money out of the companies, and then then one day they go bankrupt and they collapse. Golden Corral. Well, we've eaten Golden Corral in the last before when we had a car twice, and we had to head to the corral. It attacked us, so we're not going to go to Golden Corral ever again. And we saw people told me horror stories about Golden Corral, so never heard of it. I'm learning things every day. And as much as I love to eat buffet, I found out something recently. I can't eat everything I used to eat. Once I lost weight, your stomach won't take it. I ate too much at Wendy's, and I started to get sick because it was too much grease. There is a Piccadilly Fish and Chips in San Francisco that we used to get. They closed the other one on Polk Street. The one that was Edinburgh Castle, when the bar went under because of COVID. Good fish and chips. Let me look up. I guess it's buffet. Piccadilly Cafeteria. That's different. Let's see. Entree sides bread. That's probably not what you're talking. Oh, liver and onions. You don't see that very often. I love liver and onions. 2 pieces for $12.99. You can go to the store and probably get one for $4 and make your own liver and onions. Carrot souffle. Let's see, Piccadilly. This is why I have not buffet. It's cafeteria style casual dining restaurants in 7 southeastern states. And they got bought up. They got 33 restaurants and 80 food service locations in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Virginia. So that's what they are. And there's a restaurant in Hollywood, Piccadilly Cafeteria. Hollywood Hills, Hollywood. What's it doing there? It must be a different animal. Pretty good breakfast buffet. So you go to Hollywood, on Hollywood Hills, on Hollywood Boulevard, you can go have a buffet there. So, and I want to go to Vegas. Boy, there's an old menu. Old menu for the cafeteria from God knows when. Ancient menu. Too small to read. Maybe. No, I can't get it. It's 19 cents or something for stuff. There's what you would get at the cafeteria in the old days. You get all this stuff. Can't eat corn anymore, and I hate macaroni and cheese. So thank you for letting me know there was such an animal. The 10 best buffets near Piccadilly Circus in London. Let's see. I go to England one day. Buffet V. Kowloon. Mr. Wu. Sounds like a villain in a James Bond movie. Mr. Wu. Hong Kong Buffet. How long did it take them to come up with that name? That's only got 2.5 stars. Jimmy Spices. Asian Buffet. Originality. Joy. 1 star. That's really bad. I don't know. I'm a little confused here. It says 5 best buffets, but they got a buffet with 1 star, and it says the chicken dishes were made out of some indescribable textured substance that may have been grown on an animal, shaved from a plant, or some wholly inorganic materials. It's impossible to say. It looks much better. It is. Move along. There's nothing you want to eat here. These aren't the chickens you seek. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's Yelp in England. So here's Piccadilly Cafeteria in Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, with cafeteria trays. Oh, old school stuff. Look at this. Straight melamine out of prison, or out of high school. Remember those things? They weren't colored. They were all black back in the. I went one of those. Nostalgia time. So. Okay, you're a troll. I don't know your husband other than one. You're a troll. Get out of here. I didn't even know Jason Callan. I know he has a sister. I don't even know he's married. And I haven't. I've talked to him once on the phone for an hour. It was very nice. Don't give me this crap I pick on him. I've had no dealings with the man since we made it. I should have recorded that phone call. 1 hour talking on the phone. He was very pleasant. His fans and Legion are very mean. They're trolls. Now, KFC has a buffet. I haven't seen it. KFCs here are combined with, in some cases, Taco Bell, and other cases, A&W. I go to A&W KFC for the root beer. I get a 500-gallon root beer for $4.99 or something. Never had a bag day, so no, they're gone. I'm not gonna have any Jason Callan trolls come in here and attack me. I'm mean to her husband. Gotta be mean to someone I don't have any dealings with. Just like his sister said I plagiarized his content, which was ridiculous. I did no such thing. I hadn't even heard of the guy at the time. Didn't even know he existed. Hard to plagiarize when you don't know. You're obsessed with buffets, you're making me hungry. Send me $20 so I can go to a buffet. I gotta find one. Alright, hold on. I don't know how the hell I would transfer it to my bank account. KFC buffet near me. Pleasant Concord. Eater.com history of buffets. Some doubt they ever existed. When they say boat gross is about buffets, shut up about buffets. Be nice to buffets. This guy's horrible. That horrible eater thing. Okay, here's a buffet 2018, probably gone now because of the pandemic. This is in Southern California. You can eat all the mashed potatoes. This was an Insider in 2018. All the mashed potatoes, corn, drumsticks you could eat for $8.99. Well, there's root beer, and there's the fake root. There's Coca-Cola's root beer. There's A&W root beer, which is okay, but it's not the same as getting at an A&W. So, and there's Dad's, which I haven't seen. There's a liquor store in Monument that sells classic sodas, and there's this Jones Beverage Company or whatever they're called. They have root beer. They have also blue. Okay, this is a troll. This is a troll. He's attacking Katie. Won't allow that. Goodbye, troll. And you know clowns allowed on this channel. So goodbye, troll clown. Hope a spider bites you and your legs fall off. Okay. Trolls, clown trolls are not allowed in this channel. There are no clowns in this channel. So goodbye, clown. Don't allow it. There never will be a clown in this channel ever again as long as I'm alive. I'll tell you privately what he said. But it's disgusting. You can't see it because it's hidden. Some comments are hidden. All comments are... Someone knew they're... Well, I can't even push on the button now. I don't know why, but I'll tell you privately. But it was not nice. So... But he's gone. Spider clown. But they're doing this because I said this, clowns are banned. No more clown. Nobody named clown. Nobody relating to clowns. Guy comes in calling him a seltzer bottle, I'll kick him out. Now, his comment is gone. I can't push in the button anymore, so. But he's banned. He's a troll. You gotta put up with that crap. Okay, I'm gonna write Katie an email. Hold on, let me get out of this. Give me my people. I'm not going to tolerate smarmy comments or attacking other members in my chat room. Yeah. Just send it. Okay, you can read the email. So, how long have I been on now? Fuzzy's gone to sleep. I bored her. Hour and a half. Wow. And no one is donating to the channel in Super Chat. It would be nice. Help feed the cats. I have read, well, comments are moderated normally. Some of them show up and they shouldn't. I have read there's a way to do private live chat. I got to figure out how. Then it would be, I think it's only for channel members, which would only be 7 of them. So, like Katie is a channel member. We could do live chat with just my 7 channel members, except the one, for some reason, one friend of mine who is a major supporter of this channel and the cats and all that, she keeps saying she's blocked and she's not, and I can't fix it. The troll came in here one day pretending to be my moderator of my forum, my guy from Pittsburgh, the guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal News Forum, and I thought it was him, and I gave him the wrench, and he proceeded to block everybody in chat, about 20 people. Yeah, the only good clown is a defenestrated clown. There's only been 3 or 4 good clowns. Emmett Kelly, Clarabelle the Clown, it was Bob Keeshan, Captain Kangaroo, maybe Bozo the Clown, and I can't think of a 4th clown, but clowns are scary and evil. And I don't watch that movie, It, or whatever it is, with the clowns. And the other clown, the clown prince of crime, the Joker. Thank you, Gray Alien. Bean says, meow meow, we love Bean the cat. Bean is... by the way, I have a number of kitties that watch my videos. I have Oreo, and I have Bean, and I have Bellamy the cat, the first kitty to watch my... He loves my videos. And so we have a lot of kitties who watch this channel. Thank you, Gray Alien. So... and that's another thing. They do videos saying, don't donate to George Senda. That's horrible. At one time, I needed the money for me. But I'm directed to these boxes. One of these costs $12 on Amazon. Now that adds up, you know. So... but they're terrible. They'd rather they'd rather have kitties starve. So thank you, Gray Alien. Thank you, Bean. Bean needs to be kept in Reese's peanut butter sticks. That picture is so crazy. I did a video of Bean. I did 2 videos of Bean. The guy from Pittsburgh. It can be found somewhere on Board Host. Hold on. Not My Imposter. I've had that for a number of years. Although lately all I've done is published my Now I cannot do the link in here. It won't let me do it. I used to try to put the link in my YouTube description. I won't let me do that either. But that's my forum. And a number of thousands of people have go to that, and I have about 75 members who never post anything, but they do watch videos and things I've commented on in text. And some people have posted stuff, and then there's a lot of people that have emails with, they'll do things like A, capital A, small L, capital E, small b, capital X, small W, and it's RU, which is a troll email site out from Russia or something. I don't let those become members of the channel. But very few people ever posting on it. I used to have a lot of people posting, but it stopped. That's probably the troll influence too. It's always denigrating slander, George Senda. So, And the guy from Pittsburgh Paranormal and News, guy from Pittsburgh blog just broke 200,000 views. I have 8 blogs to protect. Nobody can call themselves this blog or that blog. So 200,000 views, and a lot of it, some of it is not. I put pictures of Alien Con and other things. I need to put stuff on my blog again. So, if it weren't for the trolls and their slander activity for 11 years, I'd probably have a podcast. I might have a radio show. And I would not have been walking on the sidewalk to injure my arms and knees. I would have had a car or a scooter. Melly? I'd Google that, yeah. I'd Google that for $1. I would have better equipment. I'd have a call screener and calls. I'd take calls. There's a new device on the broadcasting website that sells equipment. I think it's got a 1-minute delay now, so it stops trolls, stops haters. I would love to have a radio show, but I wouldn't come on as a guy from Pittsburgh because they didn't know who I am. I'd come up with a nom de plume. Irving nom de plume. That's my name. A nom de plume. Where am I going to get a plume at this time of night? Feather pen, plume. Or a plume of pollution from China. Yeah, it is a real problem. This is why I tell people, if you ever decide to use YouTube, don't tell your location, don't tell your personal life, don't tell what you're doing, just make commentary or make videos. And I came up with an idea for something. If I ever win the lotto for a couple $100 million, I will go to New York or Georgia and do a special project and have somebody build that in my house. And I watched Star Trek Strange New Worlds. That gave me an idea for something if I had in my house and a massive number of rooms, and I wouldn't have to walk. So, although, unfortunately, no one has developed a transporter yet. Yeah, the head of the host. Why am I? This keyboard drives me nuts. The host of Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie, original host, the late and beloved, legendary Art Bell. He is the host on Coast. And my videos are on there in the media section, and we did a television pilot for the show We're Not Going to Take It. I thought that was a dumb name. That didn't sell, but if it had sold, it would have made a lot of money. For once, about paranormal and some guy lost in the forest. Or talking about the Twilight Zone, or dead rock stars. Let's see what's on Coast tonight, says he. It is the #1 late night radio show in the country, and maybe the world, for all I know. Okay, Coast to Coast AM. What happened this day in the Today in Strange list? I used to be a member for $6.95 a month, but I didn't have the money to afford it. Okay, now we have AC/DC. See, I told you. And Bon Scott's Death Open Lines. The rock band AC/DC with Ian Penn. Ian Penn is obsessed with rock stars. What did that have to do with the paranormal? Update. Sunday, Tic Tac UFOs, UAP hearings. Monday, interdimensional channeling, afterlife experience. I went up a poor life experience. Tuesday, government surveillance breaking curses. Wednesday, multi-dimensional consciousness. That's after you go to the interdimensional channeling, escaping narcissist. Oh yeah, the trolls would accuse me of being a narcissist. Look at my body. I look like a narcissist. And May 21st tonight, World of the Paranormal Astrology. I would have listened to this if I weren't doing this. Yardbirds drummer joins Richard Sight in another rock band. The world out of reach, the shadows just out of sight, the certainty of an enduring connection between the living and the dead, followed by astrologer William Stickevers, who give a high-level perspective on global events through geopolitical, financial, and archetypical astrology lenses. I wonder if I can get a pair of those glasses, the astrology lenses. So My favorite, of course, is George Knapp. And he'll be on Sunday. And I may listen to that. Wait a minute, what the hell is today? Saturday. Okay, it's on tomorrow night. I'll listen. I love George Knapp. I don't dislike George Norrie, and I can't stand Connie Willis. He's having paranormal property and open lines. So she's having that. And if you go to the media section, and the trolls harass the network, and one point, Tom Danheiser, the producer, said, we want you to do 8 videos ahead of time, and we will show me here. And there I am. The guy from Pittsburgh. When I did those videos, my channel membership doubled at one point. Why is the camera? This thing just turning on. Okay, hold on. But there I am on Coast to Coast AM. Me in my bedroom, the former location where I used to. I got rid of that big board. It was too heavy and it kept tipping over all the time. But that's me. Ouija boards. And let's see, what else is here? Blink. And in January of one year, Tom said, we want you to do more videos. And then 2 weeks later, he said, we've moved on. We're going in another direction. Haters. I did one on haters. And then the third one, it got me recognized with a lot of people. But I wish I were still doing, besides the fact that I was getting paid for them. And then recent ponders if things are getting crazier out there, and I think they are. So there's the 3 videos uncovered. No, Linda Moulton now does her own thing. She's on there as a guest, not lately that I know of. I love Linda Moulton now. So there's my 3 videos. There should have been 20 or 30 by now. So, who's the rock band? I don't know. There's no rock band. There's rock guitarist and stuff like that. Okay. AC/DC and Bon Scott's death, the Back in Black album, and upcoming shows. Let's see. Yardbirds drummer Jim McCarty joins Richard Syrett. So, and I think Ian Punter is the one. Not Ian Punter. There's another Richard Syrett keeps talking about Canadian hockey. He's obsessed with Canadian hockey. So, Richard C. Hoagland. I know Richard. I hope he's well. His longtime companion and died a few years ago. Very sad. Richard had not been in good health at one point, but we've corresponded. And I have his books, the Mars book and the Dark History of NASA. Oh, and we don't allow Heather Wade to come into this channel anyway. So don't tell me I don't know anything about the paranormal. You're full of crap. I had 5,000 paranormal books at one time. I lost my storage. And if I didn't know anything about paranormal, why would my videos be on a paranormal radio show? So, I know more about paranormal than most people. That's why I go to UFO conventions. That's why I go to paranormal conventions. That's why I talk about Bigfoot and Chupacabra and other things. I haven't talked to Richard in a while, and I've sent emails, but he was devastated by Robin's death, so I don't know how he's doing. And but I can't reach for it here. Hold on. No, it's on the other shelf. And the box is in the way. Oh, here we go. I can get it. Putting it back is fun. This is why I don't know anything about paranormal, because I only have 600 paranormal books in here. Heather Wade took over Art Bell's Midnight Desert Show. And here is an earlier edition of, I just think it's writing it, it's driving me crazy, The Monuments of Mars. I know nothing about the paranormal. I just make it all up. Nonsense. That's why there's, there goes my cane. That's why there's 3 bookshelves, or 5 bookshelves, counting bookshelves in the bedroom of paranormal books in here. That's why I know nothing about the paranormal. So stupid. And I have 50 books on UFOs. I have books on conspiracies. I have books on Bigfoot. I have books on the protocols and elders of Zion or whatever. I have books on the Templars, the Knights Templar. And she was very mean to people, and supposedly there was a plot to, I don't want to get into, I was told all kinds of negative stuff by Heather Wade, but I don't allow her to be discussed in this channel. So, we call her Weather Hade. She's one of the people, you come in to discuss Heather Wade, you get kicked. So, because she was, stuff got told, so, thank you. The chair is starting to hurt now. I need to get out of this chair. Fuzzy went away. Fuzzy's on her perch again. So, it's nice to not have all the trolls near, but for anybody to assert that I, who have been reading books about UFOs since I was 5 and I'm 70, I know nothing about the paranormal. I just yell at people. Of course I yell at people. They're being jerks. And they're trolls. And anybody who can't see that I get grief from trolls every time I do a video. At least one troll shows up. I wish I had $1 for every troll that showed up. I'd be a millionaire, almost. Oh, that's also why I have all the episodes, almost of. I have the Lone Gunman, I have the X-Files, I have Dark Skies, I have the Invaders. I have videos of documentaries and special things like David McCallum and Jonathan Frakes and sightings. That's why I have videos in the paranormal too, because I know nothing about the paranormal. I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing about the paranormal. I have seen UFOs. Several years ago, we were on the Jeff Rentz program, the podcast. We saw a giant triangular UFO, Kathy and I, over Martinez in June. About 11 o'clock at night, nobody else saw it. But I know nothing about the paranormal. That's why I have alien heads in my house. That's why I have a gray alien. That's why I have an alien doll. I know nothing. I know nothing, nothing! I see nothing, I hear nothing. I saw no UFO. I saw no Bigfoot. I saw no Chupacabra. Oh no. I did not even get up this morning. Stealing the line from Hogan's Heroes by the great John Banner, Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. They can never come in saying positive because they are hateful. Or I think that what people said is true. They're jealous. They don't have 600 paranormal books. They don't have, there's a video of me. Hold on, what am I on here? I'm on Chrome. And if I get Firefox, can I get, no, I'm in, hold on. Uh-oh, something's happening. Hold on. Just give me a second, I gotta get this straightened out. Okay, let me type this. I'm getting tired. I'm not hungry, thirsty. And I talked to the Peter Davenport of the National UFO. By the way, I was a member of NICAP at 10, the UFO group in the 1950s and 60s. And Peter Davenport of National UFO Reporting Center told me to contact Jeff Rentz. So the guy from Pittsburgh, episode 474, Jeff Rentz call and our Black Triangle UFO sighting, 160 views 6 years ago. And when I did, 147 views 6 years ago. And the guy from Pittsburgh, episode 515, Graham Hancock, could have commented Earth. Here's one, Art Bell, George Noory, U7 and Premiere. Kathy's Corner, George Noory stealing Art Bell's guest. Let's see, Earth in Danger from Deep Space comments. The George Noory and Shirley MacLaine show. I made fun of George Noory. It's what got George Noory to notice me. Sacramento UFO Con review 6 years ago. Let's see. Art Bell Facebook got hacked. Our paranormal history in 4 minutes. Gail Thackeray, I met her. She is a major person in the paranormal field. We went to San Mateo to the paranormal event there. Kathy and I were looking for George. We were trying to do the interview with George Noory. He left early. Watt Avenue, I walked from the light rail to the bus at UFO Con with my knee killing me and my back killing me. At the Martinez, California Amtrak station, headed to UFO Con. I got there and started screaming because my back was killing me. And we've gone to events where George Noory appeared, including UFO Con, Alien Con. Here, UK Lord says Ministry of Defense covered up UFO event. Killer bee attack in Arizona. Well, you get the idea. The absolute nonsense that I know nothing about. Here, New Living Expo. I was supposed to interview and George Noory was gone. Here, George Noory, Peter Davenport, shout out. Bigfoot in Brooklyn's Prospect Park. That was a hoax. And so that should give you an idea. And of course, I've done NFL picks. My friend Jeremy Nojoy, and there are a number of clip high on Jeff Rentz radio 11 years ago. So that'll give you an idea. I have done videos and many videos in the paranormal. And if I move into a house or a bigger place, the room will be turned into my study and video area. You'll see that room as its only room you'll see. I don't know what to do. If I want to do a cooking video, I guess I'll have to bring the cooking stuff into the video room. So, all right, I think that's it for this one because my arms are starting to lock up because I'm moving things around, and my legs are hurting, and my everything else is hurting. Let's see how long I've been on here. Whoop, that's not it. What the hell is that coming from? Hold on. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay. I've been on here for just short of 2 hours. So absolute nonsense. All I do is yell at people. See, they never focus on, they never talk about the positive things I do. And I enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy being in chat, and I wish my fervent goal is one day I would go a month, not one troll. So, and I kept saying thought your name was Billy Joel. Kathy likes Billy Joel. So, and she likes the Rocket Band, Elton John. So, I'm a Frank Sinatra guy, and Dean Martin and Sammy. So that's my kind of music, and big band, and classical, and soundtracks. Well, thank you, Melanie. Thank you for coming in. New channel person, and you can click on the. I'm going to put this down your latch, and then I'm going to go. You can click on the join button, and join the channel membership for $3.99 or $7.99 a month, and all money goes for the cats. And I put videos on there you can see nowhere else, and because of the heat and my mobility problems at the moment, I'm not leaving the house. So when I get if I win my case, I will get an iPad with Wi-Fi and cellular, and be leaving the house. We'll have a car. You'll see videos elsewhere. I hate sitting in here when it's hot, and it's kind of boring. I can only watch so much Paramount Plus, and Amazon Prime movies and YouTube. I spend too much time staying up all night watching stuff when I should be going to sleep. But if it's too hot, I can't sleep. That's my problem. Okay, I think that's it for this one. I've got 7 channel members. I would like to make it 50 one day. That would be nice. That would give me enough to feed all the cats and to be able to bank some money for stockpiling money for the cats. So this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay wet, stay dry, stay cool. Have an adult beverage or a cool beverage. Sit in a nice, cool pool. And I hope you're not hot and roasting like I will be for the next couple of days. And thank you for coming in. Bye-bye for now. And watch the skies.